Hi, I'm Lorelei King, co-founder with Allie Muirden of Creative Content Limited, publishers of the Lowdown series. And today I'm really excited to be talking to Sara Lloyd, who is author of one of our most recent titles, The Baby Juggler, which is being published under the Lifestyle Lowdown series. Hello, Sara.
Hello, Lorelei.
We're so pleased that you wrote this title for us. And you're a working mum yourself, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I often describe myself as having two jobs because I think working mum is really a kind of loaded phrase, actually. And obviously, mothers who stay at home full time are working mums too because they work at looking after their children. But I work in publishing and I also have 3 children. And so I see myself as having 2 important jobs. I think the job of raising my children just pips the other one at the post for importance in my life.
This double life that you lead made you the perfect author for this piece. So how did your book, The Baby Juggler, come about?
Well, when I had my 3rd child and I was on my way to returning to work, I really felt that I was going to need an outlet for the way I felt about going to work and how challenging it is to juggle working life with having children on a day-to-day basis. And I just suddenly felt the urge to start writing about it. And so I started a blog at babyjuggler.blogspot.com. And it was really at the beginning just something that I did for a bit of fun, but it grew faster and more excitingly than I thought it would, to have quite an audience and people that would comment regularly on it and so on. And so I realised that it really had resonance with people, this issue of baby juggling, as I call it. And so that's when I started to think about how I might take the blog further. And Ali, at the same time, approached me about doing a book for her. And so the idea came together, I think, in a little cafe in King's Cross, and we all agreed it would be a fun thing to do. And I'm really pleased that I've written it.
I think you made a really good point there about my use of the word working moms. I think you're right. That's wrong because moms in the home work really hard. I think The Baby Juggler is really for mothers who also work outside the home. And what do you think the biggest challenge is facing mothers who work outside the home? What's the biggest challenge facing them today?
Honestly, I think the biggest challenge is kind of within ourselves because it's about dealing with the guilt, and it's about not setting your standards too high and then sort of beating yourself up when you don't achieve what you want to achieve, either at work or in the home. So the biggest challenge is kind of around the juggling. It's just realising that you're going to have to make compromises. And if you're a sort of high achieving woman, you're not used to making compromises, and that's really, really tough. In terms of it being a today problem, I don't actually really think it is necessarily a today problem. I think this is something that, has been going on for centuries. Women have always juggled work and children, apart from a small sort of glitch in the 40s and 50s when it became sort of the norm for women to stay at home. But perhaps what the modern day problem is that we do have higher expectations on ourselves in a way that the women perhaps working in the cornfields or in the factories who didn't expect to do anything but juggle children and work, and maybe didn't sort of beat themselves up in the way that we 21st century women do.
I think as women, we're prone to feel guilty anyway, and it's not just work and babies, it's every other aspect. And I think that's a particularly modern problem, is being perfect in every way. Yeah. And as women as well, as women, as mothers, as workers.